Good morning, Lower School, and welcome to your end of term celebration assembly. We're just going to have some music department before we
They
get
say
started.
we are what we are, but we don't have to be. I'm bad behavior, but I'll do it in the best way. I'll be the watcher of the eternal flame. I'll be the guard dog of all your favorite dreams. I am the sand in the bottom half of the hourglass, glass. I try to picture me without you, but I can't. 'Cause we could be immortals, immortals. Just not for long. Live with me forever now. Pull the blackout curtains down. Just not for long, for long.
And thank you to Miss Ahmed and all of the students who took part in that piece of music for us. So we're celebrating our term now, and it's going to be a quicker assembly than usual. Unfortunately, we don't have as much to celebrate because we've all been out, but there are some key students who we want to reward, and of course we've got our pillar badges. So we're going to start with some department celebrations, and some departments have got in touch with me if they've had excellent work. So firstly, I want to mention students from art in year 7, Theodora, Harrison, in year 8, Andre and Kira, and in year 9, Jamil and Kimani. Thank you from Mr. Solari and Miss Johnson for all of the excellent work you've been doing for the art subject during lockdown. We have loads from maths, a big celebration of all the students who've been doing really well. Year 7, Mark, Emilio, Naila, Hayden, Noah, Kashifa, Stevie, Ella, Kashmala, Simra, Natalie, Isabella, Shafia, Theodora and Fatima. Well done in year 7. Fantastic effort and work submission in maths. In year 8, Cameron, Laura, Hiba, Melissa, O'Shea, Xavier. Again, excellent submissions. If I've mentioned you, you can pause and you can read the nominations from your teachers. In year 9, Billy, Joshua, Luca, Nasib and Samuel. Fantastic submission in maths during lockdown. And in year 10, the most important year, Kinza, Siobhan, Leah, Lubna, Carmela, Afia and Layla. Well done to you, and thank you for those staff for nominations. So we're going to get on to our nominations now, and I'm going to send a certificate and voucher to all of you to celebrate you achieving your Pillar Award. So in year 7, for effort, we have Natalia and Joe. In year 8, we have Charlie and Inshal. In year 9, we have Jamil and Nana. And in year 10, we have Giovanna and Sebastian. Well done to those students who have claimed their effort pillar badge. Next badge we have is teamwork. And all of these badges are in recognition of the work that people have done during the lockdown phase. And your heads of year and your tutors have nominated you. So in year 7, we've got Mark and Luca Blue. In year 8, Zane and Shanike. In year 9, Damien and Shanae. And in year 10, Elena and Mickey. For the community pillar badge, in year 7, we've got Ragib and Mariana. In year 8, Noah and Iva. In year 9, Ibrahim and Leonie. And in year 10, Hannah and Levi. Well done to those students. Enthusiasm, difficult to keep it going during the lockdown phase. In year 7, we've got Shafia and Kyla. In year 8, Sunny and Adriana. In year 9, Josh and Kimani. And in year 10, Nia and Daniel. Well done for you guys. I've got your vouchers here and I'm putting them in the envelopes as we speak. For commitment, in year 7, we have Latifa and Dami. In year 8, Kieran and Liliane. In year 9, Luca and Sophia. And in year 10, Sade and Kyle. Well done to those students who have gained their commitment pillar badge. For independence, which is probably the critical pillar that you've needed during this tricky lockdown phase. In year 7, Cassie and Donovan. In year 8, Muflay and Melissa. In year 9, Nasib and Polly. And in year 10, Julie and Cody. I've seen some of the work that's been submitted by some of the students mentioned, the independence pillar. Well done to those students. Okay, on the board now, I have a list of all of the students who had virtually no instances of failed work submission. So that means during the lockdown phase, when your teachers have been putting points on, and they've given you positive points if you've done outstanding work, they've put an insufficient classwork point on when you don't submit work. So these students essentially submitted every piece of work set during lockdown. These are the people who will have been making really good progress even though the school was closed. They show all of the pillar skills in the fact that they've submitted this work during this really tricky phase. So I've got all of their names here in my box, and I'm going to draw out 2 and I'm going to send them a prize. So the first one is Sapphire Simmons in year 7. Well done to you, Sapphire. And the second one is Amalia Freeland in year 9. So I've got those 2 names. I've got the prizes here on my desk. I'll put them in an envelope today and send them out. And I hope you enjoy your reward. Okay, we've got a summer reading project that I just want to talk to you quickly about. So, firstly, summer holidays lead to 1 month's loss in learning. So the time that you have off effectively leads to 1 month school loss. Reading one challenging novel over the 6 weeks helps all students make on average 4.5 months of progress. That is staggering just from reading one novel. Over the summer holiday, all students at APA are expected to complete a summer reading project. So we're having a really big focus on literacy and oracy when you start back in September. And this is all tied into your reading ability. And it's not just sitting reading in tutor time. There's going to be a big change and a big shift in how we look at it. So these summer reading projects are really important. If you're in Key Stage 3, Year 7 and 8, your summer reading will be linked to your September Pillar Day. You will need to choose one book to read from a selection of novels, which are all going to be downloadable on Show My Homework for free. You'll need to complete a work booklet, again on Show My Homework, and you'll need to bring the booklet with you to the Pillar Day in September. The letters and a work booklet has been sent home. Year 9 to 12, you need to complete reading-based projects for your options subjects, which has been sent out to you. Year 10, you've been provided with a reading list with at least one wider reading text from each subject. Every student will be expected to read text from 3 subjects of their choice and complete the task in the work booklet. Year 12, your teachers have provided some wider reading for you. Okay, on to some goodbyes. So obviously we're having a really strange end of term now because we haven't seen you for a long time. And I'm sitting here days before we come to the end of term, whereas normally we'd have trip weeks, we'd have house battle day, we'd have sports day, and it would be a really nice community end to the term. And part of that is saying goodbye to people who are leaving. And we don't have any of that this year, which is a great shame. So I just wanted to mention a few people who are leaving us and won't be with the school in September. Miss Buffery is leaving. She's been here for a couple of years and she's been a maths teacher and a head of house. Miss Taylor has also been here for a couple of years and she has been working in the geography department. Mr. Solari has been here for over 30 years and has seen a great period of the school's history. If you attended Elliott School or APA, you'd all know Mr. Solari, and he has made a massive contribution to the learning and to the experience of students in what was Elliott School and is now Ark Putney Academy. We make an enormous thank you to Mr. Solari for his contribution and his dedication. I think all students will have really fond memories of working with him. So thank you, Mr. Solari, for all of your tremendous effort. Mr. Moreau is also moving on. I think he's going to do some football coaching on the continent, which is going to be really exciting. And Mr. Duffy and myself, after 5 years of working at APA, are also moving on. So we won't be here in September. And I know from himself and myself, we just wanted to say an enormous thank you to all of the staff who've worked so hard for the students at APA, and to all of the students who have been so pleasant and so memorable to work with at the Academy. We will miss you, and we hope that you have successful futures. Okay, so we're at the end of our award assembly now. I hope you all have a really great summer. It's been a very strange, very unusual end to the year. And I hope you're all looking forward to coming back and starting positively and remembering our routines and our culture and ethos that makes the Academy such a great place to learn. We're looking forward and we're getting ready to see you in a safe fashion so that we can get back on track with our learning. Take care and look after yourselves over the summer.